unprecedented Super Bowl. So I don't know why this is happening. But, God, think about what a great year it's been for Tampa Bay. They got in the Stanley Cup, I believe. I don't know. I don't follow hockey. They got into the World Series, the Super Bowl, and I believe the Stanley Cup all in 1 year. Here, let me look up the Stanley Cup real quick because I don't pay attention at all to hockey. Yeah, Tampa Bay Lightning won last year. All right. Yeah, think about how many stars the city of LA has, though. I was just thinking of that. LeBron, AD, Stafford's coming, Kershaw, Herbert. It's incredible what a city they got there. There's a lot of cities that, despite how unprecedented this year was, they had a great year, all things considered. Alright, so, NBA action here. The Nets beat the Clippers in a high-scoring game. Every net score is the same. It's always like 125 to like 120. Because their defense is abysmal and their offense is incredible. So, that's a lot of great... it's a very weird mix. The Clippers look great despite what happened last night, despite the fact that they lost. They look great. There's nothing wrong with being... I mean, normally I would say there's nothing wrong with just being entertaining and not winning, but when you're in the situation the Nets are, you have to win. I mean, come on. If you lose, there's no excuses, unless one of them gets hurt. Honestly, unless two players get hurt, there's no excuses. If you either have KD, Kyrie, Harden, Kyrie, Harden, KD, it's... Whether or not you have all those players, whether or not you have any of those two players, you should win. Especially KD and Harden. They're the two best offensive players in the league. So the Nets have 3 of the top 15 players in the league. And when you think about offensive players, they have 3 of the top 6. 3 of the top 5 offensive players. I'd say in no order the 6 best offensive players in the league: LeBron, Luka, Steph, Kyrie, Harden, KD. All right. So I'm actually gonna talk some baseball. I'm actually not too far from the end here, even though I do save the best for last all the time. So that's gonna take longer than normal. 33 minutes. All right. I'm on a good. I'm on a good pace here. All right. Okay, here we go. So, think about the Luck situation. I think Luck can do a great job there, honestly. How good would that team be? Luck has had 2 years out of the game, so I don't know. But you look at Gronk here, a couple years out of the game. He thrived. He didn't have the year he normally has, because, he's been out for, 2 years, which is longer than most people like to believe. But I think Luck can, have a pretty good comeback, because, because when you look at what Luck was doing, because he definitely watched football. Just because you're out of the game doesn't mean you stop watching it. I'm sure every football star, when they retire, they watch football. Luck was probably watching, thinking, the Colts have Phillip Rivers playing quarterback. He's not getting injured. He has time to throw. and he's been playing forever. Rivers with that offensive line, and I don't think they have a lot of receiving talent. They have a great running back and a great O-line, but I don't think they have a lot of receiving talent. But Phillip Rivers, with that receiving talent, that running back, that O-line, 24 touchdowns, 11 picks, and 97 quarterback rating. With luck, you're looking at maybe 30 touchdowns, 9 picks. And maybe 100 quarterback rating. I don't know. I think he gets comeback player of the year if he returns. But then again, he might not even return. But I think it would be great if he did. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do a very quick news recap here. And then I'm going to do some MLB power rankings, the top 10 teams. I'm going to break them down for you. But here we go. Recapping the news, I guess you call us. Here we go. So, Jalen Hurts is willing to take the starting role. The Eagles are a mess, though. I have 2 words to describe them. 4th place. I think the football team is the first, because even if they have Alex Smith, they're the first team in that division. I think they go like 9-7, 10-6. With that defense, Ron Rivera, talented running back, talented wideout. I think the Giants and Cowboys tie for second. Because I like the Cowboys. I think Joe Judge is phenomenal. I'm at the Giants. I think Joe Judge is phenomenal. But then again, the Cowboys are getting Prescott back, so it's kind of a toss-up there. But I think they definitely... I don't have an opinion, but I think they fill up the 2nd and 3rd spots, definitely. And the Eagles got 4th. They're both better than the Eagles. Alright, so finally, Brady has become the best-selling jersey a week before, during Super Bowl week. This is a different Brady, and people are starting to come around to him like me. I mentioned that earlier. He's different. It's like Jet Ski Tom. He's tan. His hair's wavy a little bit, but I started warming up to him just because he's a lot nicer than I didn't think he was like this jerk, but the cheating scandals I was a little skeptical of. But it looks like the genius behind that was Bill Belichick. Alright. Alright, should I do the MLB power rankings last, or should I do, I don't know. Alright. Here's what I'll do. I'll do MLB power rankings, probably...
Go walk and Skechers.
I'll do MLB. I'm gonna do top 10 teams. I'm not gonna do the all 32. I'm just gonna do a top 10. Here we go. Top 10 teams in baseball right now. Number 10, the uber hated. That's probably the wrong phrasing, but the very hated Houston Astros. For a few hours, it seemed like the Astros were going to lose Springer and Michael Brantley to the Blue Jays, but they wound up retaining the latter, and that's been their biggest splash this winter. Jason Castro will be part of platoon behind the dish with Maldonado, forming arguably the league's best defensive catching tandem. The clubs struggled to finish one game below 500 last year, and it must now cope with losing Springer, Reddick, and Osuna, all while dealing with a rotation that lacks any depth. So they're number 10. Number 9 is the Washington Nationals. I didn't think they were going to be this high, but they quietly put together an impressive offseason. Josh Bell and Kyle Schwarber were added to strengthen their lineup, while Brad Hand gives the bullpen another effective arm. There was little risk in inking seasoned vet John Lester and re-signing franchise favorite Ryan Zimmerman. Sorry, I had to do that. But Washington could still use an upgrade at third base, and the team has been connected to, I believe, Eugenio Suarez. I think the number 9. Number 8, I'm going to give this one to the, I think I'm giving this one to the Minnesota Twins. They've ramped up their activity lately. They added J.A. Happ, Simmons, and Nelson Cruz, which I thought was nice. They're into 1-year deals, but they have financial flexibility. They're building a roster capable of battling the White Sox for the top spot in the division. Their rotation could still benefit from adding another starter, I think. Number 7 is the Atlanta Braves. This is a little low for them, but in 2019, the Braves landed. They got Josh Donaldson. It worked out wonderfully.
57.
But